And welcome to Devil Dash here on Dash Sports TV. I'm Wills Rice, joined by Josh Eyraud. Here we talk all things ASU. Today we're doing a little emphasis on ASU football and how the recruiting has really evolved over the past couple years under Herm Edwards. And the first thing we're going to get into is how ASU really is a powerhouse in the Pac-12. And I know a lot of you may be scratching your head, but is ASU a powerhouse in the Pac-12?
I mean, they're certainly on the rise. The past couple of years, they've been doing better. So, yes and no. I'm going to go with no. I mean, we're slowly on the rise. Oregon, they're the staple I like to look at recruiting in the Pac-12. Mario Cristobal does a great job up there. I'm not sure about Utah, but they might be on the rise. They've had a pretty good program last year. What do you think, Wills?
I mean, Oregon, we've seen years and years of Oregon dominating the Pac-12. Up there with USC. But Utah's a really interesting one. I mean, they're losing their starting quarterback and starting running back. But, again, they weren't really known for their offense last year. That defense is what really held them down. This year, I think they were ranked 18 or 17 in the preseason polls today. So, the nation's giving some respect out to the Utes. But when you pull up the recruiting classes, I mean, since Herm Edwards has came onto campus, ASU has dominated the Pac-12 South. I mean, last year they were second in Pac-12 recruiting, only to USC, which I feel like a lot of ASU fans can kind of say, okay, that's fair. But then you go to this year, the 2020 recruiting class. ASU is number 4 in the Pac-12, only behind Washington, Oregon, and Stanford. And I don't know, the big thing with ASU is we could never get those in-state recruits, and we're still not. But the thing is, we're getting those good out-of-state recruits. And I think that ASU is turning into that destination of I want to come here to compete for Pac-12 championships and beyond that. But you bring up Oregon, you bring up Utah. I mean, I don't know how long Utah can sustain a long-term program in this Pac-12 with USC and ASU kind of taking over the Pac-12 South and Oregon and Washington just always reloading no matter. I mean, look at Washington. They lost their coach. They lost their starting quarterback to the NFL. It's like every year you feel like they're going to compete in the North. But what are some